Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you're watching this, if you're watching it live with me right now, or you watch the replay, welcome. This is a time when I share a mindset pivot so we can thrive and not just survive mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. I'm Wanda Scott, your host, and welcome to Thrive Thursdays. Are you ready to thrive? I know you are because I am. I always am. This is a time that I look forward to every Thursday morning. And these topics just come to me because guess what? I am with you. I am part of the human race. And there are so many things pushing and pulling at us that cause us not to thrive and to just go into survival mode, but we will not stay there. So, our topic for today is tired. Tired might look like this for you. I don't know. You might feel it physically in your body, tense in your neck. You might be trying to get some work done. I love this picture. I actually get sleepy watching it. She and then are you the person who you just crash because you're so tired? Because you don't pay attention to the signs that you need to slow down. I love this quote by Benjamin Franklin. He said, "He that can take rest is greater than he that can take cities." Let that sink in, people. We are not part of a world or a society or a culture that believes what Benjamin Franklin clearly believes, but what he probably knows. I know times were different back then, but we have plenty of science to back up this quote. So, what are we talking about today? What is going to be our pivot? We're going to have to be agile here. We're going to have to change our opinion and our mindset because if our perspective is going to brighten and we are going to get rid of some of these 21st century ideas, we and stop being tired, then we're going to have to look at a few statistics so we can do our mindset pivot from being tired all the time to guess what? Getting some rest. Yes, I said it. I didn't say sleep, but that's a part of rest. But sleep and rest are two different things. I love my sleep. I try and get 8 hours a night. It doesn't always happen, but I love to go to bed. But most of all, what I've learned as a business owner, as a creative, when I'm trying to think or design my curriculum or come up with the idea when I'm writing, if I rest, if I lay down for a second, my mind just starts creating and coming up with the ideas that I couldn't think about when I was sitting in front of the computer. So, our pivot here, our mindset pivot, is from running, 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 being tired. I'll sleep when I die. I have too much to do. Rise and grind and get it done. All of these quotes that we say, but science does not support that that is the way to be successful, to accomplish a goal, to be the most creative, to have your mind spark and be intuitive. So pivot is from moving and going to retired. I love that man who hits the brick wall and slides down. I know some of you can really relate to that. Pivoting to rest. And I wanted to talk about some of the statistics that we see that are undeniable. When you rest or relax, and that could mean you go sit on your balcony or you go sit outside on in the grass and just soak in some sun or go for a brisk walk when it's cold. But when you take time to relax, You become naturally more creative. Time off helps you feel your reserves. Those quiet moments, meditation, whatever you do, allows you to break through creative barriers. Another thing is it improves your productivity. So for all of you grind, got to get it done, go next thing. Your brain is less functional when it's fatigued. Come on, listen to me here now. It also enhances decision making. Now, this is my area around emotional intelligence. And so I know this is true. So have you ever heard the term sleep on it? That's really accurate because rest improves and helps us make better decisions. When we work too long without rest, it reduces our concentration and we depreciate our emotional capacity. And we know how important it is to have emotional capacity and emotional intelligence when you're dealing with people, when you're leading people in teams. And the biggest thing, folks, in this time of COVID and pandemic and illness and sickness and not eating right is that rest heals your body. Our body is built to survive in a series of short sprints. Now, for my practitioners, if you believe in being agile in your product production and getting a product out there and then improving it, think of your own body and self as a product that you want to keep out there and keep improving, right? Because we're built for short sprints. So some of you, if you don't practice agile, you don't know what I'm talking about. But taking a break, even for a few minutes, can offer you the ability to refresh and preserve yourself during the day. This is the way that you can have and defeat physical exertion and emotional stress. So, our mindset pivot is to get to rest, understand the value, even if it's just for a short period of time. It will rejuvenate you mentally, brain statistics, emotionally, and spiritually. In the word of God, we hear all the time about a Sabbath rest and getting your rest, that God, he even rested. So we have the right to rest and making sure that we restore. Sleep is really important, but everybody's different on how much sleep they require. But understand rest and sleep are different, and rest can look different depending on who you are. So I hope you have and are encouraged to do this mindset pivot so you can rest and thrive and not just survive mentally, emotionally, and physically. So remember to follow me. So every Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, you'll see me streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Please like this video, leave me some comments, let me know what you think about this, or you might say, Wanda, no, I'm not resting. I can't rest. But I'm going to do a whole nother Thrive Thursday on ways that you can rest, because people, it's like a bad word to some folks, but you can. And it is so wonderful. So like, follow, leave me some comments, and tell somebody else about Thrive Thursday, where you are empowered through a changed perspective and a mindset pivot to thrive and not just survive.